Yes, get it.
Ah,
We here. We in the building. We in the
mm,
building. I'm just making
ate one of
sure.
these.
Yeah, you eat
Mm,
a W.
yeah.
I'm just making
Thanksgiving
sure.
week, we gotta get ready, get my appetite ready.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh man, let me get right. Let me get right. Oh man, let me get right. Had to make sure I put all the links where the links need to be. You
Oh
know.
yeah, oh yeah. Get the links
Uh,
linking.
you know it. You know it. Hey, listen.
Mhm.
We are the Dallas Duo. I'm one half of the Dallas Duo. I'm D Hill. Who do I have with me tonight?
Hey man, it's your boy D White, man. Back on another Victory Monday. Thanks for being with us for 43 of them things. We keeping it rolling, baby.
Absolutely. I want to thank the three man weave for letting us utilize the YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We got a lot of different shows, a lot of things going on,
Yep.
man. So like I say, you
One stop shop, baby.
might want to get in tune. Um,
Hmm.
and we in the building. Oh man, I forgot to I got it set up. I can do it. Yeah, man. We had a game yesterday.
Yes, sir. Did what
Carolina.
we
And
supposed to do yesterday.
now listen, hold on. Now, we talked off air. We was talking about going to this game, right?
Right.
Bro, them tickets was out of hand. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie to you.
for the Panthers, for 1-8 Panthers, is because
Yeah.
Dallas.
Bro, I was thinking the same thing, right? And then it's like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm like, okay, closer to the week, you know,
Right.
I mean, closer to game day, it's gonna get
Hmm.
where they need to
It's gonna
be.
drop. Yeah, price gonna drop a little bit.
The things they never
They
get there.
said, they said nah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There you go.
Right. Um, so but like I said, we got to the game. We seen a lot of we got to see the things that we wanted to see. I think they took a
Yeah.
little.
Yeah.
I think they did take a little disrespectful approach. To be quite honest,
Hmm.
they
Right.
announced announced Jimmie Johnson was getting to the Ring of Honor finally. We
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna touch on that more in depth after this.
Thank
But
you.
more so the game plan seemed real
We gonna
vanilla.
win. We gonna win. Let's do what we let's work on some shit.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah,
seemed like.
that's exactly what it do. We seem like okay,
Yeah.
hey, look, get the ball out your hand. We don't need to do too
Hmm.
many hard route concepts. We don't,
Right.
just do what you do. They
Right.
found out, and I think what the problem was, it played right into the Panthers game plan hands.
With the cover two shell. Yeah. Uh-huh.
A lot of shell, a lot of
Hmm.
everything in front of you. They wanted to minimize the big plays, you know,
Right. Right.
and
Double
and
CD.
so it was like okay, it looked at times it looked a little that they was playing a little harder than
Right.
what it actually seemed. But it seemed like I mean once any time that they felt any glimpse of they showed anything
Yeah. Drop the hammer.
like we just
Yeah.
immediately
Yeah.
scored, immediately got it out of I think one thing that we wanted, I think last week what we wanted to see the running game improve. And I
Yeah.
think
Yep.
other than that Wildcat that they was trying,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Right.
we saw what we needed to see.
We take that Wildcat away. We almost running for 6 yards of carry.
You, I mean, I mean,
Right.
I don't know why the Wildcat was the thought of this week, but hey, they saw it, it didn't work. Throw it
Yeah.
away, ball that
Right.
up.
See that's what Jason Garrett would never. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like that. We got a game, we got it in hand. You know what I'm saying? We know everybody let's try something to put it on film. Worst
Mhm.
come to worst is on film. If it don't work, hey, we tried it. You know what I'm saying? So scrap it. That's why I like Jason Garrett would never do nothing like that during the game.
Ever. The funny thing about it is we seen we seen we seen Rico got hurt and the walk through Saturday, hurt a little tweak the little ankle, right?
Right, ankle tweak, yep.
So I understood why we didn't get a heavy dose of Rico, but
Yeah. I was
I
disappointed in that. I want to see more of him.
I wasn't
You
because
want well until you got Tony going, right, right.
you see the Tony Pollard run that we got.
Yeah.
I think he's starting to hear the rumblings.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. But
I,
he get more healthy by the week too. That's a big part of it too. People still forgetting he come back from a broken ankle. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It
like I said,
taking time. He getting healthy every week.
but we did see some runs. I mean, we seen that pin and pull, and we seen vintage
Yeah.
Terrence Steele.
You texted me because people don't know. Like I got rid of cable, so I'm streaming.
Yeah,
You at work, so you streaming. So you
yeah.
had send me the text. You see that text? So you always takes me about a couple seconds behind you. And so you said that I looked up and he was taking two cats out with his helmet off. I was
I,
like, yeah.
I'm
I
like,
said, yes,
okay.
sir.
That's a confident Terrence Steele. That's one of the Terrence Steele that we know that, like I said, that run blocking Terrence Steele. That's the one that's the guy that we
Yeah,
know. It was a,
that's the one.
it was a great sight to see.
Yeah,
Tolbert had a rough game. Tolbert had a rough
yeah.
game.
He was rough. Your cousin, boy. Your cousin was on his.
I mean,
Your cousin was on him.
Troy Hill was on. I mean, boy was strapping, brother. That boy was
He was
strapping.
strapping.
You know,
He was on him.
looking like a young me. You know, but I mean, in all fairness, I was a fan of Troy Hill coming out of Notre Dame.
Right,
Like I
right.
said, he's a good slot corner, and I think that
Hmm.
I know, like I said, we've been giving Gallup a hard time. You know, get Gallup less
Yeah,
snaps. But listen, these less snaps that we've got from Gallup, every time he gets the opportunity now, he's
he's converting.
he's starting to look like the Gallup that we know.
Yeah,
Okay,
less is more, Gallup. Less is more.
I
Yep.
think the beauty of the game that Tolbert had yesterday, like you said, he had an unnecessary drop that was inexcusable. But like I said,
Yeah, that was bad.
he was getting strapped by Troy.
Yeah,
I think the beauty of that was the fact that he needs the reps. Like this ain't the preseason.
yeah, definitely.
Like I
Yeah,
said, we can
yeah.
we can love Tolbert all we want, and that's all fine and dandy. But like I said,
Hmm.
this is still the regular season, and this is still real live NFL players. So
Yeah,
you need a game like this. Like you needed a game
exactly.
like I mean, and Troy needed a
Yeah.
game like this too. Um, based off how the secondary was playing for Carolina, but
Hmm.
Tobin will be okay, and that's fine.
Yeah,
Cause
definitely. There's a veteran. He went against a wily veteran that know the game, and he did what he was supposed to do against the. He basically a rookie out there playing wise, so that's what
pretty
he's
much.
supposed to do.
Another thing we touched on last week, we said we wanted to see we said get a confidence throws to Schoolmaker.
Yeah, that's
And,
that. Early.
and if you see that touchdown catch, it was like he seen he was gonna get hit, but he also
Right.
knew if I drop this pass, I may not ever see another pass ever in life.
And
And
people
that's
don't forget he dropped that same pass in the end zone two times already this season.
yes. And
So
but that's a testament to Dak still having the confidence to still throw that play. And
yep.
for some reason, this play been open like every week.
Every time they run that thing. Every
So
time.
I'm loving this staple that's something that we can hang our hat on when you get close to the red zone or close to that time. They'll be like, okay,
Right.
look, it may even if it's Schoonmaker, even if even if it's Ferguson.
Right.
I'm late. Did I miss the Jimmy talk? No, sir. You're not gonna miss the Jimmy
Not yet.
talk.
Not yet.
We actually
Yeah.
we actually got our guest here, so we don't want to hold him up any longer. So we're gonna get our guest on in the building. Then we're gonna get on to talk about the Jimmy. So Sam, I don't want to hold you up, my brother, but bear with us. But we definitely gonna talk about Jimmy.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Long time. Way overdue.
but we got our guest. He's here in the building.
Yes,
The man.
sir. The,
One
the
one
man, the
third
myth, the legend.
one third of the three man weave. What I'm saying, we're gonna
Yes,
bring him in the
sir.
we can bring him in the building. What's up, sir?
Yes, sir. There
Good,
he
fella.
is. My man. What's up, baby?
How you been, D White?
Good, man. Wrangling these turns. You know how it go.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know how it go yet.
Yeah, I'm saying. Good to see you, though. Good to see you.
You too, bro. You too, always, my man.
Yeah.
For all the people that don't know, we all frat brothers, so say the vibe is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But we here in the building. What I know for the people that subscribe to the YouTube channel, they know you are one third of the three man weave. But I want for the Dallas duo, fanatics out here, I wanted you to introduce yourself.
I go by the name of B Cannon. That's my real name. You feel me? So it's no faking. I'm a Commanders fan official. Been a Commanders fan since the 80s. So yeah, I mean the first Super Bowl I ever seen was Giants Buffalo Bills. And the Buffalo Bills kicker, Scott, I think his name was Scott Norwood, he missed. And I was Thurman Thomas is really the person who got me sold on football. So that very next year, I watched like the whole football season, and of course, I live like Washington was the team that was on, so I became a fan,
Right.
and we actually lit it up that year. Mark Rippon took us to the Super Bowl, won the Super Bowl, so it's been there ever since. But like Hill said, I'm 1/3 of the 3-man weave. I also I do another show with Hill on this network called LLC, Laker Lounge Confidential. So pretty much just overall a sports enthusiast, man.
Yes, sir. And we got a
Yes,
warm
sir.
welcome. You got a warm welcome here from our
It's good, brother.
So, like I said, this has been a historic rivalry since our existence. I,
Right, right.
I always prefer this one, this game specifically on Thanksgiving. Like you said,
Mhm.
most of the time, like you said, you go to your family house, you say
Mhm.
your uncle is
Right,
always
right.
a fan of somebody,
Hold up,
Always, always. My
hold up.
my all my uncles he watching everybody else are Cowboys. That's how he.
either they're
Yeah.
gonna be a cowboy, or they're gonna be watching it, or they're gonna be a Steeler fan. That's how all uncles
Right,
are.
right. Yep,
You
Fact.
all three.
all
Hmm.
uncles are like all uncles that they went through like uncle school to become you, you so that's
But we all uncles now. We fit you know
we
what I'm
fit the
saying?
Right.
description.
We fit the bill. We fit the bill for sure.
you know
That's true.
so how it goes. So now we don't want our Thanksgiving to be ruined this year. And I know y'all had a tough loss that came up Sunday, but
Mhm.
I personally think throw that game away. Thursday, Washington is gonna play.
Oh yeah.
It's only gonna be two outcomes. They're gonna play extremely hard, like they've never played all season, or by the time we eat pie, Ron gonna be fired. These are the only two outcomes.
Right. Ain't no in between. Ain't no in between.
I hate to say it, if they was gonna fire him, he should be fired already. But it's like
Yeah. Yeah. After yesterday, definitely, man.
The
one,
short
one,
week
one-
saved him.
and one
Yeah.
thing
Short
that's
week
good
stadium.
about us is we play to the level of our competition. So it's like when both times we play the Giants, we look at them like, all right, they got a lesser record than us. We don't do the
Hmm.
necessary things. Like that's what we're working on as an organization during the week. The preparation, you could just see it in the game. So it's like both times it's like we slept on the Giants because like even Hill said it, like we said on our podcast last week. I was reluctant when we do our picks. I said I don't even want to pick them for this. And Hill was like, this
Right.
is an easy game. And I'm like, not for us, bro. If we play the Eagles, you'll see us
Hmm.
playing and performing and making tackles like we haven't made all year.
Every time.
But it won't be good enough to beat them. You see what I'm saying? Because we're not a good team yet. We're a growing team. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
We're a team trying to find ourselves. And I feel like it'll be the same case when we play y'all. We'll play up better than we played last week.
Right.
Mhm.
It'll
Hmm.
make the game competitive. But I think I truly think that by the time the fourth quarter, and you look at the end of the score, and you didn't watch the game, you might think it was a blowout. If it's not for real, for real.
Right.
Similar to what happened with the Panthers. Like you said, at one point it was a one possession game, you know,
Yeah,
Right.
and then we snapped our
good
fingers
teams pull away at some point.
and then like I
Right.
said, we got to that point. So I mean, where does the which matchup are you ready? Are you really focusing on this week?
Um, it's really the matchup is Micah Parsons. It's like, can you block Micah Parsons? Like that's really the
Right.
matchup. So it's like, um, I don't go into any games looking at for my team like looking at who's the star DB on the other side. I normally don't care. I just want I'm a Bill Belichick kind of philosophy guy. Just do your damn job. Like to me, it's
Right.
easy
Right. Right.
on the other side. Like of course, like if you're going against somebody like AJ Brown, like well, like he's a little bit more than the average man, but just because of physical stature. So it's like, all right, a player like that, you might got a game plan for. But
Right.
everybody else, like CeeDee Lamb, we gotta have some type of game plan for him. But I don't think it's a one person matchup. I feel like it's
Right.
got to
Right.
be a team effort. So it's like if we just go out there and do our job. Another thing that I don't like about this coaching regime, specifically Jack Del Rio and Ron
Mm-hmm.
Rivera, is just the it's been too, like, y'all talked about y'all team like this week. Y'all knew y'all were playing the Panthers, so y'all went vanilla. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like
Right.
we've gone vanilla against teams that we know are good. You see what I'm saying? Just
Right.
because
Right. Right. Right.
we don't have the pieces this year. But it's like, all right, so what? If you don't have the pieces this year, still go all the way, because the few games that we did go all the way, like, we look like a better team. So it's like, I feel like, come out, be aggressive. We were aggressive against DeVito? What's his first name?
Tommy DeVito.
Tommy,
Tommy
Tommy.
DeVito.
Everybody
Uh,
call
Yeah.
him
I was gonna say Thomas
Yeah.
DeVito, but we were aggressive with him on the first couple drives, but then it was like we got into our vanilla, and then once we got into
Mm-hmm.
our vanilla, it allowed him to be comfortable, and we do that with a lot of teams. And for some reason, for Jack Del Rio and Ron to have been smash mouth linebackers, it
Right. Right.
behooves me that they rely on the 4-man rush so much, bro, and
Right.
and it's annoying, and it's like I'm happy for Montez Sweat and Chase Young, because they finally get to pin their ears back and
Mm-hmm.
do their thing. So it's like they get to be a part of a defense that's going to do something. And even the Bears won this weekend, right?
Nah, they
Uh,
gave it
They
up at
lost.
the end.
It was a
the
close
very, the
game.
very, very
Yeah.
last second line scored. Yep.
But I feel
One.
like they just that one trade, like, they just a better team, like, just with Sweat, bro. Like,
Right.
not
Right.
the whole team, but the defense is definitely,
The defense. Yep.
yeah. So it's like, but I'm just excited for the game, like y'all said, the rivalry, the game. I'm hoping that the rivalry will make it close and give us something, because at this point in
Right.
the season, y'all clearly the better team, just to be honest.
Um, me and the other question is, do you think Sam Howell's going to be the guy moving forward, or y'all think it'll
I
be the
like him,
market
man.
in a quarterback?
I like him. I said, man, if if you do the quarterback thing again, you just
Mm,
waste more time and hold up the process of you being able to get who you want. I say you take the picks that you have, the early round picks that you have. You need to get key positions that we're lacking at. You see what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
You need to go and get it. We only run 2 linebackers most of the time, because
Right.
we don't believe in our linebacker core. Like, we really don't. And once again, I say it's sad, because our 2 main coaches who've been there before Eric Bieniemy are linebackers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like put value on the position. I know in this day and age, a lot of positions are devalued, but I feel like that's one that you cannot look over. Got to have a solid linebacker core. Um, you got to build up the O line. The O line
Mm-hmm.
Right.
has been
Definitely.
range. Thanks to injury, the O line has actually performed better over the last 3 weeks than they have over the first
Mm,
8 or however many weeks. So, just I feel like if you know the end is coming, don't go out like that. Like, this is your legacy. Like,
mm-hmm.
whether you know that you're in the plans next year or not, do right by the team, do right by the organization. Go out there and put good film out these last, because ultimately Eric Bieniemy could possibly get swept up in with that regime, which would be
Right.
unfortunate for him.
Right. Right. Right.
So I feel like, at least for him, go out there and try to do your best. Don't misman. Don't do and this is on Ron. A lot of mismanagement of the challenge flag, or a lot of mismanagement
Mm-hmm.
of timeouts early in the third. Then you don't have them late in close games. So it's like, you know, those are plays that, if the team is bad enough, the new regime could say, we want to go a whole new. We want to just clean house
Right.
completely.
Right. It'll make sense. They start fresh. You know what I'm saying? Everything new.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you, my brother. Anything, we don't want to hold you up too much longer, you know what I'm saying? But it is a rivalry, and you know how we gonna give it up, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, already know. You feel me?
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yes, sir.
But
Yeah. I
man,
got one question on your way out though, if you don't
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah. I got time.
Airbnb. Airbnb. You want to see him get a job, or at least on an intern basis before?
I honestly would like to see him stay, man. And I critique him honestly. My one critique on him this year is that he just hasn't run the ball enough. Like Brian
Right,
Robinson, he's averaging like 4.5 yards when he gets the ball. So it's like
right,
we've been in a lot of long third down positions. Like if you would have given him the ball twice, we could be on a third and short. With
right.
Sam's accuracy, because he is accurate, but he's also young. He hasn't seen a lot of these defenses. He hasn't seen a lot of schemes. So
Right.
it's like some of the things that are happening to him are happening for the first time. So it's like you got to protect him from some of that. Don't get him in the third and longs. Well, they can sit on him. It's like, oh, we can definitely set
Hmm.
him up now. If it's a third and long,
Right.
we know who he's going to. We know, oh, we've seen this look. We've watched film. We know more than likely who might be his guy. So it's like, yes, he's thrown a lot of touchdowns. Yes, he's thrown
Hmm.
for a lot of yards, but he's also thrown for a lot of picks. But
Right.
I do the good parts of Sam that I've seen. I can attribute that to partly to Eric Bieniemy. I'm not going to
That's what
just
I
say
think.
give
So. I
to
think so
that
too.
because Sam is also putting the work himself. Um, but I would like to see him stay because it's like he's a young quarterback. When I think about great quarterbacks first years, you think about it's similar. Like Peyton Manning threw a lot of picks, but he also
Hmm.
had a lot of great flashes. And I've seen the flashes with Sam. Like we haven't had this many 300-yard games
Right.
where
Hmm.
he really can pass the ball. If we can get
Right.
some offensive balance, run the ball, get some stability on defense, and I think Eric Bieniemy could be the guy to lead that because one thing he did when he came in there, he didn't care about stepping on toes of players.
Hmm.
There was some players that said they didn't like how he coached.
Yeah, I
And
heard that report. Yeah.
it's because you probably soft. You probably don't like
Hmm.
hard work. And if that's the case, I don't want you around. So it's like he's an old school guy. I like him, bro. I feel like give him a chance. And I feel like Magic is in there.
Hmm.
Magic is like the guy that Josh Harris uses to like he's like the public guy. Like Josh Harris
Right.
is
Right.
what he
Right.
says. So I feel like Magic got the public's ear. He got the ear of the street. And then he also got the ear of the majority owner. So it's like if he know that the team is behind, if the team is behind Eric Bieniemy, I feel like
Hmm.
he might got a chance.
Gotcha. I agree with that. Yeah, I think he should get a shot too.
The funny thing that you said former linebacker coaches not utilizing the linebackers like you want. Eric Bieniemy, a former running back, refusing to
Right.
run the
Not
ball. Like, what is
not
going
running the
on?
ball.
Man, it's like
It's
it's really
wild.
those two positions have been devalued. It's like the edge rusher. If your linebacker is not an edge rusher, it's like
Yeah,
he's okay, then he's kind of getting exposed in today's game because he got a cover, and those guys are rare, but those guys do exist. So it's like there's plenty of them out there. It's like, but people just want you want a Micah Parsons, a guy that could, you know what I mean, like a in that LT mode, or you want they. You know what I'm saying? You want to Chase Young like before we switched to the 4-3, like Chase Young was our
Right.
linebacker before they, you
hmm
Right.
know what I mean? Just these last 2 years we became, but his first rookie year, he was a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just devalue the position if it's not an edge rusher. I think it's like the center in basketball, the traditional big. People want to they shy away from them, but it's like,
Right.
and they want the new age big, which is like a stretch big, like Wemby,
Hmm.
but it's like,
Right.
and Wemby's been doing good, but it's like me and Hill, we was watching the Knick game, and Mitchell Robinson, he was a problem for Wemby because he was just traditional big, like he couldn't post
Right.
him down. He also could, like, he wasn't the best at stepping out, but he gave the effort, stepped out there and closed out, and he still was tall. So
Hmm.
it was like he was a problem more so than trying to put a new age guy on him
Right.
who's like a wing player. So it's like, sometimes you just got to stick with it's been working for years. Linebackers and running backs have been the bread and butter for
Yeah.
years. You cannot devalue the position regardless of what's happening on the pay scale side of things.
Right. Right.
got to put, like you said, you may not want to pay him, but you still got to put the emphasis on
Gotta
him. Like
have
you
them.
said,
Right.
you
Gotta
know,
have. Gotta
like you
have.
said, we ain't saying, like you say, I get it. We ain't saying pay you, you know. Damn, we still got you still got to hire you, you know.
Because we literally
Right.
have
Gotta have.
three linebackers on the roster, bro. Like we have Jamin Davis, we got Mayo, and then we got Hudson, bro, and that's it. And
That's it.
We don't. If one of them, and the reason we won 2 is because if one of them gets hurt, bro, it's over.
Yeah,
You got our boy in the practice squad.
I was just about to
Yeah,
ask.
he's
He
on
sound like
practice squad, and that, but and a lot of we got some other linebackers, but they're injured or on the injured
Yeah,
reserve.
right.
Those are really our 3 active ones right now.
Yeah. And that further lets me know we did the right thing. If he ain't cracking that lineup.
at all. Like you ain't even
He
you ain't even
should
on
be
these special
though.
teams. Like
He should be
Right.
honestly. But like I said, the
Yeah.
position is devalued. And honestly, I don't
Yeah.
know if it's like we know we're on our way out thing, so you know what I mean, we don't care, or we just don't like that group of guys. So it's like,
hey. Well, brother, say want to enjoy your Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? Happy
yes,
Thanksgiving.
sir.
Don't
It's
let
that Thanksgiving.
don't let the game dictate how you feel.
And
You know
the
what I'm saying?
game ain't gonna matter. Win or lose, I'm gonna
Right.
be good regardless. Like if
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it got me in hell a couple times.
Absolutely. I don't even want my plate no more. I had to come back to my
Right.
plate.
and I've had some Thanksgivings like the RG3 Thanksgiving, like Ivan was with
Right.
me. Like I wasn't rubbing it in his face. Like he was up,
Right.
he was upset enough. Like I'm not that type of guy. Like I'm gonna be if I
Right.
win,
Right.
I'm gonna be happy for myself. But I don't really go on fans. I don't like regardless who I beat. Like it could be
Hmm.
Eagles fans, Giants fans, whatever. If I win, I probably won't even post nothing. If I win, like
Right.
I rarely post. I'll just
Yeah.
be happy to watch Sports Center final.
Right.
You feel me?
Highlights and stuff like that. Right. Yeah. I feel like us three, we got the same kind of like mentality with shit like that. It's just, what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Ain't no need to rub shit in. Like we got a good dub. On
I
to the
get it.
next one.
I get the same energy they give. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They be
I'm
coming
petty
at
like
hill though.
yeah, I'm petty like that. I bring the
Yeah.
energy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
They be coming at hill though.
You leave me alone, we cool. But hey, you want
Right. Right.
oh I ain't like Snoop. I ain't giving up the smoke.
Yeah. Right. Like a smoke signal out there, y'all.
All right, my brother. You know what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate y'all for having me,
Yes,
man.
Yes, sir.
Cannon, man. My man, I ain't seen you since you got married, man. Congratulations, bro.
Thank you,
Happy
man.
for you, man. Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes,
glad
sir.
you said that. And look, man,
Definitely,
it's
definitely.
a rivalry game. May the best team win. But on my way
Yes,
out,
sir.
man, I'm pulling for my boy. So it is what
There
it
you
is. I
go. It's
appreciate
all good, man. All love.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
Thanksgiving, bro.
Yes,
you. Yeah.
sir.
Hey, yep.
God, man, that was good. That was good. Let's
Yes, sir.
before we go any further, let's just go ahead and go straight to it, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Long time coming.
The curse is over. The curse is
It's
over.
over. And, oh my god, man. I mean,
Yes,
like,
sir.
I think people don't really understand
This is big, man.
the magnitude of what this is, how excited that we are.
All
Like,
right, this is huge.
like we really do believe as most, like say 99% of Cowboy fans truly believe we are cursed until
Hmm.
Jimmy gets into the Ring of Honor.
It is true.
So the fact that
Convince me otherwise.
he is finally in the Ring of Honor, we are feeling like relieved, like we feeling like, oh
Right.
my god, like now we can, now is now Romo won't fumble
Right.
on the field goal.
You know what I'm saying?
Bears caught it. You know what I'm saying?
Dez caught it.
Stuff like that, man.
It's been hard. It's been hard beating the team, the ref, and the curse all these years, bro. It's been
Man.
hard.
Like say,
Through the hard way.
sometimes we can overcome the refs, man.
Yes, sir.
But the curse been cursing, bro.
Curse been cursing, bro. Curse been cursing. This is man. It's beautiful, man. I'm glad to see two old cats get together, man. Two old friends, chop it up,
Yeah,
hash it out, and finally like, yo, they both 80 years old.
come
Tomorrow
on.
ain't promised, man. Like, let's get it together. You know what I'm saying? Bygones be bygones, and I'm glad they did that.
We all know that it should have never took this long.
Never.
But I am happy that Jimmy is still with us to actually see it, actually, be witnessing, be there in person, to enjoy it,
Oh yeah.
get his
Right.
flowers in person while he's still here. I'm glad that
Hmm.
Jerry has finally became the bigger person. His former teammate, he's finally letting him in. He's finally letting him, get his just due. He already got into the Hall of Fame. So, like you say, if you in the Hall of Fame
Oh yeah. You
and
gotta
you
be in the
know
ring of honor.
And we know why you in the Hall of Fame. You in the Hall of Fame
Right.
for what you did with us. Come on, man. It's time to
Right.
go ahead and
You
put your
definitely because you ain't do nothing for the Dolphins. That's for sure.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's
Right.
gonna be ESPN game, so Troy's gonna be calling the game. So you like say,
Mhm.
Troy want to be there. You like say Troy's gonna be involved. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a big spectacle.
Perfect.
Uh,
Perfect.
and,
Oh yeah.
it's gonna be against the Lions. So I don't know.
That's the Lions game.
Yeah,
It's a Saturday night game too. So
they could have picked a lesser opponent, but
maybe they did it on purpose to get us hyped in that.
you're right. Maybe they use that as
Right.
incentive. The importance of this game.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, Jimmie getting into the Ring of Honor is one of those things that should have been done. Like you say, DeMarcus Ware got into
20 years ago. Right.
the Ring of Honor before Jimmie Johnson, and DeMarcus is well deserved. Well
He well
deserved.
deserved. Yeah.
But it's like, man, Jimmie should have been in. So I'm just so ecstatic that Jimmie is finally in, and Jimmie still
It's still
coherent.
on feel real.
Yeah, it's
You're right.
good, man. Like
It's surreal, bro.
like when we heard it, like we had no inkling of what was going on before the game. We was all watching the pregame.
Right.
You know,
I remember I seen the text saying they was on the field together and they was in the locker room together, and I sent you the text and you sent me the eyes back. Then I
Mhm.
sent two eyes back. I was like, oh yeah,
But what's going on? What's going on?
what's
Hold
going on?
on. Let's the opponent. Hill, you scared of it? No, technically, I'm really not. I'm not scared of the. I'm not scared of the Lions, but the Lions are
Right.
a formidable opponent. Like I said, this is going to be a
Right.
spectacle. This is going to be like a whole moment. Like former players is going to be there. It's going to be. It may be a distraction. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Get him. Don't let him slide, Glover. Get him, man. Get him.
I know. He get that. That's what.
Don't let him slide, Glover.
And that's why he's there. That's what he's there.
That's
That's what
right.
he's there.
That's right. That's
I
right.
was, I was definitely scared when I
Yeah. He's scared to go to church. Yeah,
Oh,
Glover ain't waste no time. He had
man.
his hand on the keyboard. So you said that. He's like, oh yeah,
He said,
my
what?
man. He said what?
You know, but beforehand, I definitely wasn't. I was looking more forward to playing the Lions. But like I said, now you add this to the mix. It could
Hmm.
could be a distraction. But I'm not. Nah, I'm not gonna be scared. Not gonna be scared.
Yeah,
We got it, bro. Good job,
yeah.
bro.
Now with that line, we gonna light that line defense up.
Absolutely, because if Justin Fields is good,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We gonna light that line defense up.
Speaking of lesser opponents, man, I know they always like to get on us. We don't play nobody. When we play the bad teams, we beat them up. And when we play good teams, we lose and yada, yada, yada. Cool. That's all fine and dandy.
Right.
Hey, that's the stigma on us. I got it. Until we beat somebody with value, it's going to be that stain on our resume. I get it.
I've been trying to tell like we've been 12-5. We've been 11-5 because before we went to 17 games.
Mm-hmm.
We've been 12-5, 12-5,
Mm-hmm.
12 wins. Out of 12 and 11 wins, ain't it ain't been 12 and 11 bad teams. So we obviously be beating good teams. We just playing who's on the schedule. I mean, I don't know. I never understand that. You can't win 12 games a year, 3 years in a row, and only beat bad teams, man. Like, come on, man. I know it's a cowboy. I know it's a cowboy hate, but let's keep it real. You
Yeah.
might not like Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy been coaching the hell out of this team the last 3 years, bro. We win the games that's on the schedule. If we beat bad teams, what we supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? And we whooping their ass, we blowing them out. That's what you're supposed
Absolutely.
to do. That's what a good team supposed to do to a bad team. You can't win 12 games a year and beat all bad teams. I'm just gonna say that. I'm sorry.
I'm glad you said it, bro. Like, cause like you say, it's. I mean, I let them have that narrative, and like say, it sounds good, because
Right.
everybody repeats it. Like you say, like, oh yeah,
Right.
y'all lost to the 49ers, you lost to the Eagles. Yeah, I know you beat the Giants and Danny DeVito, and all. We get it, we get it, we get
Right.
it.
Right.
But like I say, every time,
Everybody got those games in the schedule.
but every time we play somebody, it's always something. It's
Hmm.
always, yeah, but this team, yeah, but this team, but that team, but that
Right.
team. It's always something when we play them, but when everybody else
Hmm.
play them, it's cool. They making a
It's
statement.
cool.
It's all
Right.
cool. Look,
We play the
Panthers,
Rams. Rams ain't doing nothing now.
Cowboys got
Chargers ain't doing that.
5 wins and 20 plus this season. Hey, what all y'all super teams that's so much top tier? Why they ain't doing that? Okay, all right, cool.
Say that one more time, please, sir, for the people in the back.
Why your top tier team not doing that?
Not doing thanks.
If they so much
Yeah,
better, if they so much
they're
better,
so much better.
why
Right.
they not doing that?
Right.
Okay, cool. Since it's so easy to do, since it's not something of value, of substantial, why they not doing it?
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
That's an NFL team. That's an NFL team. You don't blow NFL teams out regularly. That's just not normal.
Or let me get. They getting their best shot. They just they get their best shot.
Right.
Okay. Only the Eagles can say that because they went to the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
Okay.
Eagles and the Chiefs.
Okay. Eagles and who?
Eagles and the Chiefs.
Okay, I just wanted. Okay, cool. We didn't say nobody else.
Right.
All these other teams are so much upper echelon, and they continue to stay a tier ahead of us, and all that. Like I say, why they not doing this? Okay.
Questions that need to be answered, brother.
All right.
That's all we're gonna say.
Now we seeing a lot of Noah. We about to get up out of here too, man. But we can't get up out of here without talking about this boy.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Everything but Bland.
Everything but Bland. I mean, got Lowry's seasoning, Tony Satchery's. You got that lemon pepper. You got he got everything. Whatever you got, he got the seasoning.
Whatever seasoning you need is everything but Bland. I know that.
Everything but Bland, baby.
4 pick sixes. He got the NFL record for the most pick sixes in a season. He's tied for the record. I'm sorry, but like I said, we got the way he going. We got some games left.
Right.
To get that thing going. The way he's playing, man, is definitely no short of amazing, man. It's like there's no words that we can get the point. I know a lot of people trying to add him to the defensive player of the year type of conversation. And I do understand that he definitely needs to be at least talked about, at least be voted on based off what he's doing. So he's getting the picks, and on top of that, like he's not giving up the yardage as well. Like you say, y'all want what he's doing.
Fried Diggs for getting picks and giving up catches. He ain't giving up no catches and getting picks.
What he's doing is truly amazing. And right here, touchdowns that he has 4. That's more than the Falcons wide receivers. That's more than the Giants
the whole wide receiver group.
That's more than the Jets wide receiver. That's more than the Browns wide receiver. Crazy. And Amari Cooper is having a good season over there.
And he's eating over there.
I mean, he got more touchdowns than Devontae Adams, Chris Olave, and some more people. Like it's a long list. Like he got more touchdowns as a cornerback than some of these wide receivers.
Shoot, you got more touchdowns than Tony Pollard.
Yeah,
right. Like it's crazy, man. Like that's wild when you think about it. You put that in perspective, man. That's unheard of. And he dropped a pick 6 again. I forgot what team it was early in the year.
Oh yeah,
he should have 5 right now. He was. I mean, going to the end zone and dropped it.
Yeah, it was the Chargers game, wasn't it?
I think it was the Chargers game.
He had 2. I think he had 2. He could have took the crib.
Yeah, the pick 6 he dropped, and he dropped another pick, a regular pick. That game.
But let's have a conversation right quick though. If you follow Okoye Media, shouts out to him. I mean, like you say, good work, my brother. He's been on the defense of Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis, as you stated, is the mouse in the house. The
mouse in the house. Mm-hmm.
They picking on Jordan Lewis, and during the game, it feels totally different from the actual end result when we look at the stats, or we look at the what was actually given up. But like during the game, it does feel different, and I think that's kind of the point that Okoye was trying to make. That hey, listen, this was our 4th cornerback that's playing as a 3rd quarterback now. He's playing exactly like we thought. But the numbers, the statistics that he's technically giving up isn't as bad as we're making it. But the conversation I do want to have is we still don't know who that other cornerback is, who's going to replace him. Like if
Right.
somebody gets injured, somebody goes down, knock on wood,
Who's the next man up? Right.
who's
Who's
the
the next
next
man up?
man up? Noah was inactive last game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
obviously it's not him. You know what I'm saying? Is it going to be Izzy? Is it going to be somebody else? My thing is, do we need to get to the point where so we didn't see that this game. We didn't see them rotate another corner and utilize,
Mhm.
other corners this game. That's another thing that we wanted to see last week. We didn't
Yeah.
see that
That's the
this
only
week.
thing that didn't hit on. Yeah.
My thing is has we gotten to the point with Bland that he needs to start traveling wherever?
I think maybe not like full time travel, but I think at least a couple snaps a game. He need to. Is the number one. His guy falls into the slot.
Mm-hmm.
You need to put that on film. Come driving to the slot. Jay Lou go off. McQuan will come in, take the outside opposite of Gilmore. I think we need to put that on film a couple of times to get the defensive coordinator something to think. I mean, offensive coordinator something to think about. I think that'd be perfect. Just like 3, 4, 5, snaps a game. Let Bland come drop into the slot and his guy going to the slot. Just because they know Jay Lou and the mouse in the house, so they're gonna try to put the number one on as many times as possible, which is just smart. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that'd be something good to put on film. And what Okoye was talking about, yeah, the numbers might not come out at the end like, oh, he didn't give up 100 plus, but he gave that first down. Oh man, kept the drive going to score a touchdown. That's
Mm-hmm.
what we talking about. Like he giving
And
up them first downs, he giving up them big play. Like
the
it
drive
might not
killer.
be a touchdown. It's the drive killers, man. 3rd and 5, need to get off. He give up 6 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
that's what we talk about.
And I
That's why I
understand
feel
that.
so bad during the game.
Yes, yeah, because like, oh my god, like say, the first down.
Right.
Here we go. Here we
J.
go.
Lou, J. Lou, first down. Okay.
But I do like the point of letting him travel, showing some
Hmm.
things. I remember when we had Skandrick, and I know Skandrick was nowhere near to the level of
Right.
what Bland was playing. But I remember in our base package, Orlando used to be on the outside in the base, and then when it
Right.
came down to the nickel, he would go down in the nickel. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely had another corner that could play in the outside,
Yeah,
comfortable.
Mike Jenkins. Yeah.
You know,
Hmm.
for him to do that on a regular. Um, I would like to see certain matchups um be that way. Based off the schedule, we don't necessarily have to we don't have to go to that no more. Like I say, AJ doesn't he doesn't AJ Brown
He didn't
doesn't,
go to the slot.
he
Right.
doesn't
Right.
go in the slot often. DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and all those
Hmm.
boys, like you say, they it's a lot of them. So cool, do what you do, play your game plan. Miami, like I say, Tyreek Hill, he goes everywhere. So
Right.
that's
Everywhere.
like I say
Yes.
that in that particular game, I would like to see Bland just
Hmm.
follow him all game, and other than that, like who else do we really need to focus on when it comes to those slots? It's just the fact that I think we just need to have that in our arsenal. Like you said, we need to put it on film that okay, if you
Put
think
on the film. Right.
you think you're gonna have your number one in the slot by with a lesser corner,
Hmm.
you think that we just gonna have Jay Lou on them. No, we need to show y'all that hey, look, Bland gonna come
Exactly.
here and follow him. We need to show that and
Uh huh.
have him reluctant to trying that more often.
Thank you. Right. Right.
So I'm definitely in agreement with what you said. Like you said, at least show it on film that okay, this is what we can go to, and
Hmm.
y'all need to be more weary on just thinking that you could just put your number one in the slot. Um,
Yeah.
we got something in Bland, man, and I think that next year will be a sight to see. Uh,
Hmm.
with Diggs coming back, you know, with Diggs
The
coming
Gilmore
back.
got another year. He got 2 years. Oh yeah, it's on 1 year.
Now he was on the 1 year, but he can come back.
Okay.
Like you say, he
I'm
can
about to
come.
say. I bring him back, bro. He didn't. He started off a little slow, and I know he wasn't expecting to be in the role he was since Diggs went down. But I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I think he got his feet underneath him. He said you wouldn't even hear his name no more.
Like that's what, and that's a
He's
good
shutting
thing,
all this down. He's shutting all this down now,
and
right?
that's a
So
good thing.
he's he ready,
I would love to bring Gilmore back just off the simple fact that
right?
we can slow play Diggs back. And like you say, apparently we
Exactly. That's the
apparently
thing.
our ACL injuries, it takes a little while for our
It take a
players to
little
come back.
time.
So instead of
Right,
just
right.
throwing Diggs
Jackson coming back 100%.
instead of throwing Diggs into the fire, you know, we can go ahead and then, we just put in, we can just put him in there. And then
I like that. I like that.
and maybe he could be the one that could transition to the slot. Who knows? You know, who knows?
Who?
Gilmore.
Gilmore?
Yeah,
I don't know if he got the foot quickness for that though.
you're right. You're right.
I
Well,
don't think he got the foot quickness for that.
you're right. You're
It
right.
depends. I think I think Quinn could cook something up though for him, but I don't know
Because
if he got the foot quickness to stay with those
think you can
those
start
guys.
utilizing that jam a little bit more. But I mean, come on back. Is what I'm saying. I'm not sure
No,
that
to come on back, yeah, for sure.
I'm not sure that his market in free agency is going to be that high.
Right, he ain't gonna break the bank, right? Yeah,
That he can't come back. And I think, like I said, the way that this is going right now, he should want to come back. And like I said,
right.
he should do his thing. But as of now, like I said, we got the Commanders coming up on Thanksgiving. I want us to handle business. Like,
Yeah, I need another 20-point victory.
yeah,
That'd be nice.
I need to see Cooper Rush. I need to see Cooper Rush on the positive note. Like I say,
Mm-hmm.
positive rush hour is what we need to see. You know,
Positive rush hour. I like that.
yeah, because I don't want to, like, if I just say, yeah, I want to see Cooper Rush, then the next they know it,
Right.
the universe say, nah,
Yeah, nah. We don't want that. We don't want that rush.
They like
With that positive rush. You need that Aaron Rodgers, huh?
need that Aaron
By the
Rodgers.
playoffs.
That boy be back tomorrow messing around with that.
By the playoffs. That Aaron Rodgers, well, that's a different cat, boy.
Bro, that's cut the cap right there. Coming back, man.
40 years old off Achilles. Come on, man.
Right, he ain't coming back, bro. We ain't gotta worry
Yeah,
about it.
that's wild.
We ain't gotta worry about it. It's a spectacle. It was something to keep them name relevant all year.
Right, you know that.
What was I was about to say something. Oh yeah, like it's back to the Commanders. I want to see a blowout, man. I want to see us handle. I wanted to see us handle business.
Right. Right.
Like I say, Sam Howell has definitely, surprised some people.
He looks competent.
He been doing his thing. Like you said, been leading the league in yards. Been doing his thing. But they also been leading the league and letting him get sacked.
Yeah, he throws the ball 100 times a game.
So they don't protect him with with this offensive line. I know Candy said they've been playing better based off the injuries, but yeah, we got to test that. Like you say, the lion needs to eat.
Mm-hmm.
We need to do exactly what we need to do because, like I said, he do have the weapons to exploit the mouse in the house.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I said, Terry McLaurin can definitely go off at any given moment.
Mm-hmm.
Dotson can go off at any given moment. Curtis Samuel is a weapon that can be utilized.
Yeah.
Thomas, they got weapons. Like I say, this ain't
the running backs is all right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And like I say, and Brian Robinson can run and can tote the rock. They might have seen some things that the Panthers were doing that they might want to add to their arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
So
if Gibson don't hold on to the ball, he's all right. If he ain't fumbling,
that boy. This ain't gonna be no walk in the park. They might compete, like I said, and this is a rivalry game, division rivalry.
It's gonna be tight for a couple quarters. Yeah, it is what it is. Think about it. They took the Eagles to overtime and should have beat the Eagles the second time. Like it's gonna be a tight game.
So, like I said, you played the Eagles hard. Like I said, I don't know what y'all was doing when it came to the Giants, but they ain't gonna come out there and lay down for the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely not.
So what you do? Punch them in the mouth and go ahead and let them give up. Let them go ahead and get to
right.
Let them go ahead and eat early.
Yeah, I think it'll be a 1-score game going into the third, and we hit that gas on them.
It's Thanksgiving, but please don't play with your food. Like you said.
Yeah, right.
Handle your business.
Handle your business.
So once again, man, hopefully we do not have to record next Monday.
Right.
We gonna keep that positive energy in the air, like I say. So we wanna enjoy this Thanksgiving break. We may have to record next Monday because we gonna have we don't get the 10 days rest.
Yeah, it's my birthday, so I'm down to record next Monday.
Happy birthday, man!
Yeah.
So we gonna definitely enjoy the birthday and get ready for the Seahawks after that. And and that's what we do. We are the Dallas Duo. I'm one half of the Dallas Duo. I'm D Hill. It's D White. Y'all Cowboy fans, hopefully some of y'all.
We welcome everybody.
everybody gets it
We
done.
welcome everybody, man.
I want everybody to enjoy your Thanksgiving regardless of who you're moving for. Like you say, enjoy your Thanksgiving. Be thankful for you're able to indulge in Thanksgiving. So be thankful. So like you say, man, I hope everybody enjoy it, have a good time. Please don't fight your uncle.
Right. It's just a game. It's just a game.
Uncles be wild.
It's just
So
a game.
what I'm saying? Let him
Right,
enjoy.
right. He could be on that Brown too, so let him do his thing.
Yeah, exactly. So let him talk. Let him yell, yeah, nephew. Yeah, just let him
Right.
Y'all are gonna beat sorry teams. That's what we do. That's what you're supposed to do. That's a good team.
That's the name of the game. Yeah.
That's what good teams do. Good teams beat
That's
sorry
the name.
teams.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
name of the game.
They don't let these teams linger on and think they have a chance. You go ahead and blow them out.
Right. They will come and get you.
Not gonna make me feel bad for beating sorry teams. I'm sorry.
Can't do it. Can't do it. It's hard enough to win in the NFL. You'll take it.
Yeah, it's not mad. What I'm saying.
Right.
But
we'll take it, man.
Like I said, this is episode 43. We are the Dallas Duo. Hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you enjoyed us live.
Yep.
If not, you didn't enjoy us live. Hope you enjoyed the playback, man. But like I said, happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Definitely happy, safe, eat good in the neighborhood, eat good, drink good, enjoy some good football.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And we